And moving on, cash-strapped Pakistan recorded a new high in inflation as it went to 38.42% in the outgoing week, both on an on-year and an on-week basis. According to Pakistan's official data, the price rose significantly and mainly driven by onions, chicken, cooking oil and a massive jump in fuel costs as well. As a result, short-term inflation measured by sensitive price indicator, that is SPI, jumped to 38.42% on a year-on-year basis for the week ended on the 16th of February, rising from 34.83% in the previous week. The hike in prices is the highest annual rise that has been seen since the week ending September 15, 2022, when the SPI inflation was 40.6%. This is as per information that has been reported by Dawn. And now this inflation rate that has hit the roof, 38.42% in the outgoing week, where remember, the Defence Minister of Pakistan himself has said that there is no hope left. Listen into that statement.
इस वक्त हालात हम एक दिवालिया मुल्क के रहने वाले हैं। आपने सुना होगा डिफॉल्ट हो रहा है या दिवालिया हो रहा है या मेल्टडाउन। जो हमारे मुल्क के इस वक्त हालात हम एक दिवालिया मुल्क के रहने वाले हैं। आपने सुना होगा डिफॉल्ट हो रहा है या दिवालिया हो रहा है या मेल्टडाउन हो रहा है।
So that was the Pakistan Defence Minister who says that they are literally wiped out. You see how an absolute mayhem broken out that continues in Pakistan over the food crisis, an inflation rate that has skyrocketed to 38.42% in the outgoing week. Now this percentage that has been going higher with every passing week and year. Remember, it was 34.83% in the previous week. In September 2022, as it was reported, when the inflation was 40.6%, and now we see how it has jumped again, and this price rise significantly is owing to onions, chicken, cooking oil and a massive jump in fuel costs. Major General K.K. Sinha is with us on the phone line. Well, sir, when their own ministers are saying that there is literally no hope left, I mean, what are the people possibly expecting, and how soon is it going to be a situation where the people, as they're hearing from their ministers, say that they have no hope? The inflation rate has risen to 38.42% now.
Good afternoon and Jai Hind to you. Yeah, today the situation in Pakistan is so grim that the present Defence Minister of Pakistan, Khaja Asif, he has been saying that Pakistan is already a bankrupt country now and there is no hope. The inflation now, what you are saying is very correct. It has gone to 38.2% this week. And then, the IMF, the team has left after 10 days, and they have given them, that deadline that they have to raise rupees 170 billion through money budget, which they have, tried to do it. The inflation has, because of that, has gone very high, and they haven't got that 1.1 billion dollar out of the $7 billion deal which was they had. That the night review after that, they haven't got the money. And IMF team is back. They have told them they have already done a lot of things, they try to do it and try to patch up. But now the condition is beyond their control and IMF can't do anything. And that's why this time they are not giving the bailout, this $1.1 billion. What you are saying that the petrol prices, the prices of commodity has gone very high. And in this minister, the defense minister has been saying that, these have all been, in the hand of politicians, the bureaucrats and the deep state. And what he's saying, and, very funny thing, not funny thing, is very correct. He says that, that 1/4 of the Pakistan, that the crisis can be get over by selling the golf courses, which is maintained by the deep state, by Pakistan Army. They have got so many golf courses, and he has given. This is the anomaly he has given. By just selling, so you can understand what conditions are in the Pakistan is there. 99% of the people who are the actual, the population, they are the people who are actually taking the brunt. 1%, is absolutely super rich. They do not know. Even no one can think that lifestyle. This 1% people do it. When this crisis is on, the luxury car worth $1.2 billion that is being imported. Then the food grains and everything is lying in Karachi airport and Karachi port. So that is what the conditions are. No one can help Pakistan. They have gone down to the drain to so much that they just can't come out of this. And the inflation is 38.42%. It was somewhere hovering around 29, 27, 28, 29. And just in a week it has gone. And mind you, you will see that they will touch record high. They will cross everyone in the world as far as the inflation is concerned. And the brunt will be taken by the people.
Right. And it is really when the own leadership calling it checkmate for the people, it is quite close to how the game is over. We'll also get a sense of what the situation on the ground is from Kaswar, who's now with us on the broadcast from Pakistan. Kaswar, well, the ministers themselves have given up, and the prices of more than 51 items that has been hiked, petrol and fuel costing over 272 rupees a litre, and needless to say, the rate at which the inflation has been rising is obviously very difficult to cope on the ground. You're joining us from Islamabad. Give us a sense of what it is like.
Well, let me tell you, it's very simple. Pakistan in the middle of crisis. Pakistan is in a mess. Let me tell you very clearly that the day before yesterday, a senator has raised a very good point. He said, why not tax the super rich people? What all of collection is coming out, which is being spent by the government and all the ministers, generals, judges and everybody, that is coming from the poor people. And the people who are wealthy, they are not even in a, they are not even willing to pay the taxes. And other thing, even in Pakistan, a judge, spend free electricity, free petrol, free residence, free meals. Even he is given, even the buttman and others, the servant as well. And all of these expenditure is being borne by the poor people of Pakistan. And now, what is significant is that the people have now started speaking out. They've said that our taxes are going to feed the judges, the ministers, the government, and everybody else. And General Sinha has raised a very good point. When you are in the middle of crisis, but on the other hand, the people, the government, and all of the department, their priorities are very different. They have just imported the cars worth $1.2 and $1.5 billion. So these are the priorities. Now people have spoken out, as General Sinha pointed out, the inflation has hit 38.4. This is just a figure, but I think the purchasing power of the poor people of Pakistan is at climax. They even cannot buy the oil, edible, and even the vegetables as well. So Pakistan in the middle of crisis, and judges, journalists, they are not willing to give up. And now a movement is on the card. Why to pay the judges huge sums, huge, the pension, other things as well. So Pakistanis are woken up, but the government and the poor people are not willing to give up.
Right. Kaswar, for the moment, I want to thank you for joining us. It is time for us to slip into a very short commercial break. We'll keep coming back to you for the latest. But for now, a quick check of what's lined up on the other side.